Hi, my name is Liana Antonelli, and for the video component of the Explaining IDEA and the IEP process assignment for Grand Canyon University Surveys of Special Education, I will be touching on the referral for evaluation process, determination of eligibility, IEP components, and parent-student involvement as per my document that I am submitting for the assignment. First, I will be discussing the referral for evaluation. So the referral from evaluation can come from the parent when they notice behaviors that might concern them and signify that there is a either thinking or learning difference in their child. The school cannot evaluate the child without the written request of a parent or guardian, whoever has the educational rights. The school could find that they have their own concerns and request that the parent approves a evaluation, but the school must explain their decision whether they deny or accept the request from the parent. For the evaluation process, a team is compiled and they discuss any reasons for the referral, and they create an evaluation plan that could include any of the following processes. It could involve a psychological evaluation, a psychoeducational testing, some interviews, classroom observation, which is commonly used, functional behavioral assessment, especially if the concerns are behavioral and not educational specifically, and any kind of other evaluations, whether it's speech, testing, anything that they think could be appropriate for the student and the concerns that either the school, the teacher, or the parent has brought up. The evaluation is done by a trained professional, and they do take into account everything that anyone has brought up of concerns of the students and any reports from the teacher. And that's why the classroom observations and evaluations are so important, so that they can see the child in the natural environment when they don't know they're being observed. Determination for eligibility. In order to qualify, the child must have a disability that falls into one of the 13 categories that IDEA covers. They include autism, deafness, emotional disturbances, hearing impairment, intellectual disability, multiple disabilities, orthopedic impairment, other health impairments, which would include something such as ADHD, specific learning disabilities such as dyslexia, speech or language impairment, traumatic brain injury, and visual impairment, which includes blindness. To be eligible, the student must have one of those disabilities, but it also, as a result of the disability, they must need special education to make progress in school. They may have the disability and not affect their learning. In that case, they wouldn't be eligible for the IEP through IDEA. Now, the key components of the IEP would be the child's current level of academic achievement and how their disability affects their learning. That's probably the most important part. If you don't have a starting point or know how the disability affects the learning, then you don't know where to go. You would need annual goals for the child. Special education and related services that will be provided for the child should be listed out in the IEP. How much time out of the day the child will be educated separately from non-disabled children, whether it be a special classroom for a certain subject or a speech therapy or any time taken away from lunch or recess. That is important that that's listed so that everyone has full transparency and knows what is going on with the child. How the child will participate in statewide assessments if they can participate, and what accommodations can be made so that they can participate. When the services and modifications will begin, and the details of how they're being provided to the student, and how the school will measure the progress towards the annual goals. It's super important to measure the progress, otherwise all of the work is being done for nothing if you're not measuring the progress and seeing if the modifications and the accommodations are benefiting the child at all. And the parent-student involvement under IDEA, parents and guardians have a say in every single decision. It's their legal right to have a say in everything that's being done. There are certain things the school can't do without the permission, so they're involved in every step of the way. And a student can be involved at a younger age by choosing work samples to be shown in the IEP meeting. At a younger age, they can't really lead a meeting as a high school student might, but in order to get them involved, keep them included in everything. Let them know you're holding the IEP meeting on this day, and if you want, you can pick out some work that will show everyone. One of the people I interviewed for one of the assignments did mention that they like to make videos introducing the child for the beginning of the IEP meetings, so it's super personalized. Thank you.